Whoa, it's the illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth for another edition of Sober Wednesday. It is Wednesday. We've made it one more Wednesday into the dream. Congratulations. Yeah. Squad car on the scene, letting us know we made it. He's fired up. I'm fired up. Are you fired up? So with that said, it is Sober Wednesday. It's the live stream dedicated to those who suffer so that you could know there's a solution, man. Another one, Hadji, another one. So just the preamble here. Oh yeah. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The wisdom to know the difference. Yes, indeed, the wisdom to know the difference. All right, man, this is the an hour live stream dedicated to those who suffer from mental health, drug addiction, overeating, oversexing, overgambling, people that have suicidal thoughts, depressive ways, who just don't think there's a way out of this situation. There is a solution, and we're here to talk about that solution and just basically just give an hour up, man. So the people that are suffering know that they don't suffer alone, and if they do suffer, that there is a way out for them, that they don't need to suffer, that it really is a choice, though it may not seem to be a choice. I understand that lack of choice, and then you realize it is a choice, which is like, So with that said, I just ask that the chat remain free of trolling. You don't have to be sober to be here. You don't have to want to be sober to be here. You just have to allow the chat to be open to those who are seeking a solution. Seeking a solution. All right. So with that said, I do read from the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous, how it works from chapter 5. Is it not an AA meeting or associated with any way in AA? I am not an anonymous member of Alcoholics Anonymous. I choose to keep my sobriety wide open because people are dying, people are suffering, and there's no time to be anonymous anymore, dude. We got to be in the business of showing people the path, right? There is one who has all power. That one is God. May you find him now. So with that said, let me read chapter 5, how it works, and then we'll get into it, dude. Chapter 5, how it works. Rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Those who do not recover are people who cannot or will not completely give themselves to the simple program. Usually men and women who are constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. There are such unfortunates. They are not at fault. They seem to have been born that way. They are naturally incapable of grasping and developing a manner of living which demands rigorous honesty. Their chances are less than average. There are those too who suffer from grave emotional and mental disorders, but many of them do recover if they have the capacity to be honest. Our stories disclose in a general way what we used to be like, what happened, and what we are like now. If you have decided you want what we have and are willing to go to any length to get it, then you're ready to take certain steps. At some of these, we balked. We thought we could find an easier, softer way, but we could not. With all the earnestness at our command, we beg of you to be fearless and thorough from the very start. Some of us have tried to hold on to our old ideas, and the result was nil until we let go absolutely. Remember that we deal with alcohol, cunning, baffling, powerful. Without help, it is too much for us, but there is one who has all power. That one is God. May you find him now. Half measures availed us nothing. We stood at the turning point. We asked his protection and care with complete abandon. Here are the steps we took, which are suggested as a program of recovery. 1, we admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable. 2, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood him. 4, made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. 5, admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. 6, we're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. 7, humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings. 8, made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. 9, made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. 10, continued to take personal inventory when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. 11, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood him, praying only for the knowledge of his will for us and the power to carry that out. 12, having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and practice these principles in all of our affairs. Many of us exclaimed, "What in order? I cannot go through with it." Do not be discouraged. No one among us has been able to maintain anything like perfect adherence to these principles. We are not saints. The point is that we're willing to grow along spiritual lines. The principles we have set down are guides to progress. We claim spiritual progress rather than spiritual perfection. Our description of the alcoholic, the chapter of the agnostic, and our personal adventures before and after make clear 3 pertinent ideas. A, that we were alcoholic and could not manage our own lives. B, that probably no human power could have relieved our alcoholism. And C, that God could and would if he were sought. Booyah. Booyah. Sounds pretty easy, dude. Sounds pretty easy. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know, dude. 114 days of not smoking weed, still feeling the cravings, but after the first couple of days, go to sleep again. Never want to, yep, never, wait. And Kathy, dude, I saw you out there, just hang in there, 9 years on the methadone. That's a gnarly journey, dude. Never want to repeat early sobriety again. Thanks for doing this. My pleasure. Yeah, early sobriety is brutal, dude. It is the gateway to it all, dude. It is really the test, man. That's why you got to remember it, dude. Yeah, right. Smokey McPot, done it a million times, dude. I don't know, man. I only want to do it once, dude. I only want to do it once. Yeah, I mean, it's the real deal, dude. It's like funny. I think I quit hard drugs, but cannabis is what started all. Glad it's over. Yeah. That's the interesting thing about the big hustle. That weed is benign. I mean, I think I can speak for myself. Weed was the first one too, dude. The weed was rad, bro. It's not addictive. Whatever they tell you, dude, I can tell you from smoking weed, the dope weed, the pot weed, the marijuana, the Mary Jane, the chronic, that I smoked weed every single day, all day long for like 25 years, and I can tell you it wasn't addictive. There's nothing addictive about the weed, bro. Just every day for 25 years, and I can tell you it's non-addictive, dude. Don't let anyone tell you weed's addictive. I can tell you from 25 years of smoking it every single day, all day long, that it's not addictive, dude. I don't even know how people can say that with a straight face, that it's not addictive. I mean, maybe they don't have an understanding of what addiction really is. I mean, I'll say that weed probably is not physically that addictive, right? Like physically. But then again, right, the situation with alcoholism or drug addiction is it's a spiritual malady, right? Spiritual malady. It's a mental obsession, and it's a physical, dependence, right? So okay, so it covers two out of the 3, dude. I don't know, man. I was pretty obsessed with it, and did I physically? No. Was there a physical withdrawal to weed? No, but was there a mental obsession? Was it covering a spiritual malady? 100%, dude. 100%. So I think those two things are strong enough, dude. You know, the damage is so minimal, you learn to tolerate the pain of weed usage. Yeah. What's happening, Kimmy? Good to see you. Yeah, I think that's sort of it. It started with pain clinics and doctor after doctor, and weed is not addictive. Yeah, I think you might not have caught that. I know weed is not addictive, but I know what is addictive. Oxycontin is different. I'm terrified of withdrawals again. Well, I think weed is addictive. That's the joke. That was the joke. Is weed is addictive. It's super addictive. Just because it doesn't make you want to die when you're getting off it doesn't mean it doesn't make you want to die when you're getting off it. You know? I don't know, man. Like I think weed's one of the great hustles, dude, of my generation. I think that it absolutely filled a spiritual, it covered up the spiritual malady, dude. You know, once you realize that, once it fills in because you know, the opening thing of weed is like, it makes you feel connected to the whole thing, which, you know, you could arguably say that's the gift, right? But then again, I don't know what, like, see, I don't know what, like, it is, because I'll say right now, yeah, chronic pain's gnarly, man. There's a way out. There is a way out, dude. But I will say this, and I've always will say this, is the weed you're smoking now is not the same stuff that Bob Marley was smoking with his chillum, dude. I had pretty acute anxiety when I first quit, felt like asthma. Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know what anxiety really is, man. Like, you're like, again, is that like actually feeling like, I think that's another dubious word. I think that it's a blanket word. I think spiritual, like, yeah, like when you're not connected to God, dude, it feels pretty gnarly. Is that anxiety? Yeah, maybe, man. If it makes your life unmanageable, then it's got to go. Yeah, but but that's the weird thing with that thing is, yeah. But there's so many levels of unmanageability. It's like today, the heat around here was pretty unmanageable, man. But accept the things you cannot change and the courage to change the things you can, right? Couldn't do anything about the heat, man. Not to feel God presence would scare me too. Yeah, once you know what it is, the feeling of it without is intense, man. Like that again is, I do think that is the trick of the weed, man. Is there a way to invite a friend to see this? I don't know. Yeah, tell them. Send them the link, dude. You know, I don't know, man. It's a feeling God without psychedelics and pot is a wonderful thing. Yeah. I don't know if those ever really were. I think those were facsimiles of it. You know, the avatar. There you go. Isaiah Approach has got you covered there, Kathy. There's the link right there. Share that. Share that link. So yeah, I mean, again, is you know, here we are to take a little time for ourselves, man. Life is life. I don't know. So like, we have this town on the other side of the lake. Like, you can see the ravages of drug addiction. So gnarly, dude. Like, whatever's going on over there, like, it's hard for me to put a lens on it as an alcoholic, dude. Because I was thinking about that today. I saw some gnarliness today out there. It made me think about a lot of stuff. And I was thinking about my own journey of I don't know. They just I don't know. Then I wouldn't worry about it, Kathy. Tell a friend. Brazilianator. What's going on, Midas 100? Like the level of Ziggy Stardust 84, dude. So like I was watching some really destroyed human forms, right? Some tortured souls today that I don't like. Dude, look, I was a drunk, I was a drug addict, I was out of my mind, but I the one thing I had was some sort of integrity to the bigger picture, if that makes any sense. Like, I didn't steal, I didn't really lie. I mean, I lied to myself, I stole from myself, metaphysically speaking. But as far as like this earthly condition, like I went to work, I held a job. I didn't do very good at making money or keep any of that going, but I lived by my own contributions, essentially, right? To a degree. But I watched what drug addiction is now. It's a different beast, man. It really is a different beast, man. I was seeing some people today in front of the market, and it's just a different beast, man. There but for the grace of God. I say that, like, there but for the grace of God go I, and yes, but I don't. That's what's so weird, dude. The beast has evolved for sure. Yeah, Midas 100. You know what I'm talking about, man. Is like, you can see it too. We did our running during the war on drugs. Yeah, the war is over, dude. Humanity lost. I don't know. It's just this thing where I think about it is like I was looking at some of these people that are like just wrecked. Like wrecked, and I go, times were, dude, I don't know, man. During the 90s, maybe that was a golden era to be a drug addict, alcoholic. Like all the gnarly stuff was coming online, man. Like if you had to go get addicted to opiates, you had to really go work for it, man. Like, you couldn't just go, like, they're just handing out the oxys and the Xanny bars and fentanyl and the meth. I don't know, dude. It looks more like a meth thing than anything I can see up in my part. It's just such another level to the thing. It really does trip me out, man. You know, it really does trip me out seeing it, because I was big pharma, yeah. It like alcohol, like straight up alcoholism, like, seems like benign almost. I mean, I know it's completely psychotic and debilitating and all that, but like this other thing that's going on, dude, is really disturbing, man. Like, and not because it's like shocking. It's like, I don't know how you get back from there, dude. Like, again, I don't know how I got back from where I was at either. So, you know, that's why it's more and more what I'm thinking about is like, how did I get to this side of it, dude? And it's that weird thing. I think the only way I even got back to the side, and I can only speak for myself, is I had some sort of understanding of God, and I intuitively just didn't want to live like that, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I wanted to live like that. I just didn't know there was another way to live. I'm just really trying to work this out right now in my head because, like, yeah, but these people I see, like these people that I see over in this other town, the pain, the pain is so gnarly, dude. What I'm seeing, like, it's like beyondo. It's hot. It's dirty. It's broken. It's brutal, dude. And I wonder how you can get to, like if you're able to endure, like the one thing that the one thing that, but Kathy, then you get sober and you do that, man. Meth vibes are gnarly, dude. It's so gnarly, dude. I don't know how you get back from that, dude. I just see, because I like, there's a part of me that, like, I was checking out my, I'm addicted to weed, man. Can't get out of the loop, dude. You just got to do the same thing, man. Go to the meetings. Do the thing, dude. Go to the meetings, man. Just get out of the thing, dude. Don't let, that's the weird thing, is I think that people get too caught up in the words, man. Yeah, meth was chemically designed by the demons in hell. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it burns holes in certain parts of your brain. Like, that's the thing, like, yeah, like, I got some, like, residual stoner issues, man. Like, I'm fully aware of that. And I got, but, like, yeah, like, I didn't really do that much damage. Like, opiate addicts have a tough time because they've, like, burn out their neuroreceptors or whatever, do their pleasure things. But the meth thing just seems to just do a different dance, man. I feel, so I program of thorough honesty, right? I was sitting there going, what do you do, dude? And then, like the real dark thoughts, I was like, you got to finish them, dude. And then I was like, that's totally messed up, dude. It's a dark thing, man. I don't know, man. It's been a very troubling observation for me today. I felt the fear today, if that makes any sense. Like, not my own personal fear, like, like I'm gonna get loaded type of, not that kind of fear. I felt the fear, like the demon fear. Like, I saw this, I was walking into the market and I saw this chick, woman, human being, whatever, sitting in front of the market, right? It's like 105 degrees up here today, right? Sitting in front of the market, next to the blacktop, in the sunlight, just cooking, dude, like cooking. And like twitching, and I just, I didn't want to look too much. I'm with Owl, dude. We're going in to get some groceries. I didn't want to look too much. And I was just like, I peripherally could see the fear. And like it, like this overwhelming, like demon in the Matrix fear, dude, where I was like, what is that, man? What is that? Not the human in the experience, the human engulfed by the thing engulfing the human. I just saw this human, and I'm sitting there with my child, and I'm like, that person was a kid once, man. Like, and I go, dude, I can't offer that person anything, dude. It's not like that, dude. You don't dare get involved, bro. You don't dare, like, be like, hey, you need some water, dude? You could just get yourself on a whole, like, gravy train to hell on these. Like that's what I mean. We're not dealing with. I remember how militant I was about being left alone, dude. You know, when I was in my alcoholism and doing the thing, dude, I didn't want nobody offering me nothing. If you'd come up to me and, do you need any water, dude? I would have like flipped out, dude. Get away from me. So I know this. I do know that is people don't want to have you intervene. I do know that, dude. So, but again, as I was, the zombies, I was looking at this person and I was like, the fear I'm talking about was just the thing that had engulfed them. And I was like, can you is there a way to get to that human soul inside of that thing? The bubble of whatever it is, dude, right? You don't offer, dude, I'm telling you, dude, you don't get involved. As sad as that may be, dude, like, that is like, you're dealing with some sort like psychosis and gnarliness and the thing, man, like, there's water there. There's a freaking water. There's plenty of water there, dude. That's like, this person's not sitting in the desert. It would be one thing if the person, like, I don't know, man, with this, like, that's where, like, I was telling you, like, I'm like struggling as a 12-step right now is like, practice these principles in all our fare. Jesus said, give water to the least among us. Yeah. But again, this is where I struggle again. These people are not the least among us because they're being sponsored by the government, man. Like, again, I don't want to get political about it, dude. But these people I know where they're coming right from the Section 8 thing. They're all got EBT cards. They're not the least among us, dude. That's the thing, dude. They have resources, dude. It's a weird thing, man. I don't know, dude. That's what I'm trying to say is like I crossed, there was this weird thing where I was like, what? Your fear causes there's nothing to fix. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's all part of God's creation. But again, as part of God's creation is like, I'm not unempathetic, dude. But then again, right, how you have the thing where you're like, you can walk 1,000 miles in someone else's shoes or walk a mile in someone else's shoes, right? Like the part of me that's empathy, because I'm not sympathetic. Like, I don't do sympathy, right? Like, sympathy is, I'm not judging her or him or whatever. I'm not judging their thing. I'm like, whoa, I'm trying to be like, what is the journey? And I'm like, I run into this blank wall. Cause I do know what I know what the certain part of the journey is. But there's like this weird, like, I don't understand, like, when I see the human body just redlining like that, I'm like, whoa, dude, like, it's disturbing because, like, I don't know if maybe this would work. Maybe this would work, dude. Maybe this would work, dude. I don't know, dude. Maybe it would work. I don't know, man. I was like, and then there was like where I made the mistake, right? Like, I'm working this all out in real time with you guys. Cause it kind of shook me up a little bit. Her existence proves God. Dude, see, that's right where I was going, Ben. The thing that I didn't do is I didn't pray right then and there. I didn't ask Jesus to come in and walk and surround and engulf that human being with I was so shocked. That's what I'm saying. Compassion's a dirty word, dude. Compassion's judgment. I don't do I've done one of my spiritual advisors very much about compassion is you thinking you have something up on them. Empathy is walking them in their shoes, dude. Compassion is thinking you're better off than they are, and I might be worse off, right? See, that's what I'm trying to say is like at that moment, I'm looking at them, but I fully forgot about God. Like I was like tripping, like, oh, the demons got a hold of this person, right? Like, oh my God, my goodness, what is that? Like, oh, I forgot God. So maybe that person's like actually with God, protected in the bubble of like the living, breathing human form, engulfed by the demon, but still alive, like Ben said. And I forgot God. Maybe that person's closer to God than me. And that's what compassion, well, I don't do compassion, man. Because compassion's me rolling by going, no, I got God. Like, I know what the hell to do. But I didn't have God. Because if I had God, I would have asked Jesus to come in and surround that person with the crown of thorns, with the cloak, with the whole thing, and do, but I didn't. I was like so like horrified by the demon's presence, I forgot that like I had the power of God. And there is one who has all power, that one is God. Me find him now. I forgot that, dude. No wonder I got the fear, dude. No wonder I got the fear. The power of the drug-addled demon just eating the soul and just munching on the soul. And the soul's only protection was to sit in the blazing 105-degree heat in front of the Vons and just sit there and cook off. I was like, what am I? Oh, my goodness, dude. And I'm like, no wonder I got the fear. See? Oh, man, even figuring out why I got the fear today is just like, thank you, God, man. There's one who has power is, oh, God. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's gnarly what's going on, dude. I saw someone in they're in like the full pod of the demon, dude. Whoa. So gnarly, dude. So gnarly, dude. And in there, right, because if they're created in God's image, and we're like, I know I'm slipping a little bit into like over godliness for like this sobriety thing, but I got to go there right now. Right? So God's there, right? God's always present with, like, right? God was with me before I got sober, right? When I was running around being crazy, I knew God was looking out for me. God was totally looking out for me, right? And then I got sober and I looked back on it and I go, Austin, good for you, 22 days. That's no joke, man. I looked back on it and I was like, God was always looking out for me, dude. I was the one who didn't realize God was always walking with me, right? So in theory of that and understanding that in my own journey, right? Here's the empathy of the whole thing. This is good. I thank you, God. I feel this, dude. So the empathy of this is knowing that that person can never be abandoned by God. God has never been abandoning that soul that is sitting there just cooking in 105 degrees, spun out on some drugs, whatever it is, twitching as the demon is just attacking their body form, but the soul inside is sitting there with God, protected by the demon. That's incredible, dude. Dude, I feel like a thread to get in on this somehow. For the first time, like in a while, because there's a lot of it going on over in this town on the other side of the lake, dude. For the first time, I'm like, oh, whoa, dude, I've seen something. And that's why I do these things, right? Because like that pain of seeing that person, right? Because I was in judgment, like, oh my God, look at that person. But now I realize like I just wasn't in empathy because I didn't understand that God was with them inside the demon bubble, right? At the deep down core soul level, and the demon's attacking the form, right? The drugged out person sitting in the heat's cooking away like protective heat cooking the demon in front of the Vons. Jesus, man, that is crazy. That is crazy, dude. Now that I see it. Their protective heat cooking demon dehydration thing. Whoa, man. And then you go, okay, all right. The lesson learned, man. No wonder I got the fear. Because I didn't have God, right there. Because if I'd had God right there, I would have invoked God to be of service to that other human being. See, again, as a person, as a human being in this thing, right? I forget that it isn't always my physicalness that needs to do something, right? It's not like I didn't need to do anything physical. I just needed to actually like pray and send God over and connect the godliness, dude. And that's no wonder, dude. No wonder I got the fear, right? Wow. That's sort of heavy, man. That's sobriety right there, right? That is that like no, none of these things get to be discarded. Like that is part of the sobriety thing, right? It's like you don't get to just discard why you got the fear today, right? Like I've been tripping out all day. Like, why did I get the fear, man? What was that fear about? And I was like, whoa, that's so heavy, the system and the thing and the that and the drugs and the thing and the this. Because again, like, and I'm gonna side rant a little bit, like it's a teeny little town. The man within 20 minutes could find out where all this drugs are coming from. And they don't. They let it happen. So this is by design, just the same way the stuff coming in over the border is. So we as sober people, we really are on front lines of the spiritual warfare. You know, you look at all the nonsense that's gone over the couple years ago, this and that. But really, sobriety's been what it's all about. Because again, is if you're sober enough, you'll see right through it all. But how do you get to the thing, right, man? And boom, and so like I got the whole thing right today, dude. Because I was at least willing to be sober enough to experience the experience, right? And I think that is one of the gifts of sobriety is being willing to accept that uneasy feeling, the fear. Call it the fear, man. And being like, what am I afraid of, dude? Like, what was the fear? Because it wasn't fear for me. Like, I went about my stuff, dude, right? It's because I bumped in to the real demon, the demon of addiction, the demon of drugs, just having their way with this human being on the street, dude, in front of me, just like, whoa. It's not like there was nothing to knock out of their hand, dude. There's, you know what I mean? Like, I saw it, dude. I saw it in all its horror today, dude. I got a really good look at it for a second, dude. It scared me, man. It didn't, like I said, but like the awareness, we practice these principles in all of our affairs, man. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we practice principles in all of our affairs, right? There's one who has all power, that one is God. We stood at the turning point. We called out with fearlessness, man. What do we call out with, dude? I'm realized this might be the most powerful book of the combo. There's one who has all power, that one is God, may you find him now. Half measures availed us nothing. We stood at the turning point. We asked his protection and compare with complete abandon, dude. We asked his protection, and that's what I didn't do, dude. I should have right then be like, I asked for his protection with complete abandon. Like I should have just been screaming for Jesus to come. I should have made a scene. But then again, like is that snapping the person out of their protective bubble and just causing like some like, you know, because again, people do like, the body does interesting things to protect you, dude. Like I do know that from like I know that from my own experience. I was talking with someone about it the other day. Like the amount of poison I put in my body when I was actively drinking. I don't think I drank water, dude. I didn't drink water. But my body protected me. My body kept pumping, and no matter what I was snorting or what I was doing or the lack of water or nutrition, none of that stuff. It was like, I just keep you alive, dude. Just how did I live off of Oreo cookies and Totino's pizzas and Taco Bell, dude? Explain that to me, dude. And Budweiser, dude, for like a decade. Just a decade of Budweiser, cocaine, Taco Bell, Jack in the Box, Oreo cookies, dude. And Slim Jims and Tijuana Mamas, dude. My body just was overrode. All of it was just like, dude, suck it, bro. Like, dude, I'm working for God, dude. I was created. You were created in His image, man. Your body is working for God, and I think like it's funny now that we're talking about this. Like, right, our body is able to put up with our mental obsession. Our mental obsession just to fill our bodies with poison. Just God, yeah. And the body's just like, I'll suck that up, dude. I'll suck up your fentanyl and your this and your that. I'll try to hang on as long as I can, dude. And, you know, unfortunately, like some of this stuff's gotten really too powerful for the body, man. The body, what a marvelous unit, man. Incredible, dude, incredible. What up, Birdie? And by the way, if this live stream drops, I think I'm real low on power, dude. So it hasn't been disconnected or whatever, man. What up, Birdie Bird?
Time's up.
Not technically, dude. I still got like 19 minutes, and then I gotta run around with the goats for a little bit, and then I'll make you dinner, okay?
No, I don't want any dinner.
You don't want any dinner?
I just ate like hummus and crackers. I just ate a bunch of cereal.
Oh, okay. You're handling your business, dude. Okay. All right. Let me finish this up. I'm kind of on a roll, and then I'm gonna take the goats, let the goats out for a little bit, and then we'll hang out. Yes. Okay. Got it. So yeah, man. So like that, like you think, like, so today, like, right, I saw a human form that has a soul inside of it, right? Right? God's perfect soul hanging out with God. Like, just put the human form in the middle of the heat and just let it just cook away the demon. Like, wow, dude. Gnarly, dude. Sometimes you just, you know, that's the weird thing, man. Like, sometimes you just want to vanilla out on the whole thing, man. Sometimes you just want, I know this lady, right? I know this lady who goes to AA, who's not even an alcoholic, dude. She just goes there to hang out. Like to me, that's like as vanilla as it gets, right? Like getting sober just to like hang out and be sober, instead of really that's sometimes that's why that the 12 step is so important. That's why sobriety is not a solo operation. That's why sobriety isn't about you just not drinking, right? It's about you going and looking at it and being part of the solution, right? And not being vanilla about it. Vanilla sobriety would be this, is me, sober guy, secretly going to like a couple meetings here and there and going about my life, dude. Cleaning a couple coffee cups, sponsoring like a dude or two. Yeah, dude. I've never been a vanilla sober guy, dude. I've always gone to where the action is, dude. How do I sober up? I'm terrified to quit drinking. Go to a meeting, dude. You got to go to a meeting, dude. You got to go get with some other people. That's how you do it. Like, I can't express it enough, dude. Is sobriety is not an I activity. It's a we activity, dude. It's a team sport, dude. Look, I'm as much of a hermit as anyone out there, dude. If not more. I'm not a joiner. I'm not a participator. I don't really like people. I don't want to be around people. That's why I live out in the middle of nowhere, dude. Like, really just to mind my own business. But the truth of the matter is that God is where people are. Where two or more gathered, there God is, dude. You cannot find God and the spiritual solution by yourself, dude. I just don't think that's the gig, dude. I could be wrong. People do it all sorts of different ways. But if you want to get sober, like for real sober, it's not about not drinking and drugging. It's about being of service and getting the fear and sitting here and being like, oh my goodness, like, because vanilla sobriety, I don't know if it probably works for people, man. I don't know, man. Vanilla sobriety. That's why the meeting shut down for 2 years, dude. Because vanilla sobriety, dude. I don't know, man. I've never. That's just I don't know, man. To each his own, right? But for the dude who was just like, you got to pick up the phone and make a call and go get with some people, dude. Get with some people, man. Because if you're gonna do it by yourself, you're gonna sit there and spin your wheels all day long, dude. You have I couldn't have gotten sober without other people. If it hadn't been for David Brune and Joe Shaughnessy, I'm still loaded. I'm still drunk. I'm still sitting on top of that hill at the Voodoo Bowl, flipping off the world, wishing for mushroom clouds. I didn't want to join. I want to be around people. I don't want to go to meetings. I don't want to have commitments. Just kick rocks. But I'll tell you what, that's what it did it. It wasn't me sitting on top of the hill by myself wishing I could get sober, dude. That's not how I got sober, dude. That's how I got desperate enough to find some people to help me get sober. I just cannot illustrate it enough, dude. Sobriety is a team sport. You cannot take it on alone, dude. I mean, you can. Who am I, dude? Yeah, I've done a little bit of everything, man. I got a good story about all that, dude. We got like 13 minutes. I'll tell you my one and only math story, dude. I was going to Northern Arizona University, so it's early 90s, circa 93. I go over to my buddies, dude, and it's summer school. It's just about to be fall semester, whatever, fall quarter, whatever. So it's, the end of summer. It's this time of year. I go over to my buddy's apartment. They're back. They're bringing in tons of weed, dude. They got a little bit of that, dude. They got a little bit of that. I do a bump like this big, dude. I do a bump that big. Teeny bump. I got my bike. I go ride around Flagstaff, dude, for hours, dude. The sunsets. And I had the most euphoric, bike ride. I'm riding around just yeah, dude. Oh my goodness, bro. This is fantastic. Wow. This is rad. Sun setting, it's beautiful, the whole thing. I go back to my buddy's apartment, right? I'm I've been out riding my bike for 3 hours, dude. Hours, as you would. I go back to my buddy's apartment, man. I'm knocking on the door, bam, 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 bam. I'm hey, bro, come on, let me in, man. What's up, dude? Of course I want more, whatever, some weed. I don't know, because I don't know what I'm just on being the young college experimenter. And I'm knocking on the door, and the neighbors from upstairs, it's a fourplex with the deck and the whole thing. And they're hey, man, when you left earlier, about 5 minutes after you left, they got raided by the cops, dude. And they took them all away, dude. Your friends are in jail somewhere. I was whoa, dude. They're yeah, I'm on the, and they're yeah, your buddies, the cops came in, stormed the place, took them all away, dude. They all got taken away. And I was whoa, bro. So I rode my bike away. And then about 36 hours later, I was dude, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go to sleep, dude. And I was this is the lamest drug on the planet. Literally, I'm up, but I'm not high. This sucks. I just want to go to bed. I don't think I slept that night either, dude. I don't think I slept for 2 days, dude. And I was after seeing my bros, dude, I didn't see, they were gone, dude. They were gone, dude. They got kicked out of school, the whole thing. They're just gone, man. Zip, disappeared. Last time I saw those dudes. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying is like with the consciousness. I knew at a certain point, I was like, this sucks. Your little euphoria gateway, like that ain't doing nothing for me 36 hours later. Like I just want to go to bed. It blows. See, I had the same experience with the heron, dude. Like I had one experience and I was like, this sucks, dude. Like yeah, the opener was fantastic, and then the residual was like, this blows, dude. Like what? This. That's why like alcohol works for me, man. In you're out, dude. Coke, same wheel. In you're out, dude. Weed, just 25 years. So I get the hustle on drugs, man. Right? It was a sensory like overload, but like again, the grace there, but for the grace of God go I, is I had some sort of intuitive understanding that drugs weren't real, dude. That they were seriously just an illusion, man. And I was like, this illusion sucks. I saw enough, dude. I saw enough, dude. The opening act of this much, dude. Literally that much. I was like, no way, dude. People went to jail, got raided. I didn't sleep. Yeah, I'm done, dude. See ya. See ya. So yeah, they're all dumb, dude. They're all dumb, dude. Did you see the actual? Dude, go, dude. No airport, no airport. My entire sobriety is on YouTube. Just go look for yourself, dude. Go look for yourself, dude. Go to video number 1. I'm 11 months sober. And just the whole thing's on YouTube, man. The entire thing's on YouTube. That's the mission I asked for with God, right? God will give you a mission that you don't even know that you've signed up for, man. Right? So God has been like practice, has put my entire journey on sobriety on YouTube, like from Jump Street to hear all of it, dude. The madness, the blessings, the pitfalls, the whole thing, dude, in real time. Like you go back to those early videos when I've got after I finally get the studio, dude. When I'm the woe is me year smoking, when I decide to run for city council, dude, when it all begins to happen. So yeah, it really is. It's that gnarly. Like sobriety is the gnarliest thing you could ever take on. One of the greatest blessings, one of the most fantastic bong hits you'll ever rip, dude. The gnarliest. Wish you had a good girl to miss me. You'll never find one with that recipe, dude. Ah, paraplegic, you are late, dude. You are late, dude. Well, we're about to wrap this up. I gotta go feed the goats, and yeah, it's okay. We should have a thing, because the media bear thing, I haven't done you justice, dude. They made that ad was rad. Anyway, but we're here on the sober tip, bro. But that's some good coffee to be sober with. Paraplegic Bear's coffee is fantastic to get your sobriety day started with. I'll just tell you that much, dude. But yeah, it's a trip, man. It's a trip, dude. The whole thing. I mean, look, 54 minutes into this thing, dude. Where we started, where we are, what we've been through in 54 minutes. Look what you can go through in 54 minutes. We touched the fear, dude. We solved the riddle on the fear. We got in to the gnarliness with God and empathy and the whole thing, dude. It's that crazy. And then we told the meth story, and Yeah, Kathy, we don't do all caps here. Just so you know. I know, like, there's Paraplegic's phone number for the coffee, dude. And thank you, Reese. Was that Reese for a little support, dude? Filling the cup, the basket, if you will. But yeah. There you are, Kimmy. Thank you. So anyone who's thinking suicidal thoughts, please reach out for help, dude. The Canadian suicide hotline is 1-833-456-4566. 1-833-456-4566. Please don't take your life. Please don't kill yourself. 850-309. Yeah, no worries, Kathy. It's all good, dude. And then the United States suicide prevention number is 18. That's the Canadian 1-833-456-4566. And the United States suicide prevention number. Dude, all I know is it's talk at the end. You're good, Kathy. You just hang out with us, man. Horses will be running across the screen hopefully here soon enough, man. I know, Bird, we just got to get the 1-800-273-TALK. 1-800-273-TALK is the United States Suicide Prevention 9. Look, your life's important. Whatever you do, please don't take it to that level. Not yet, Paraplegic. There is a solution. There is God who loves you. I know you may not feel that, wherever your predicament is, but reach out for help. The most powerful thing you can do is ask another human being for help, dude. 1-800-273-TALK is the suicide prevention number. And if you want to get sober, you can type in AA Central Office, your town, and you'll get some phone numbers and probably a list of meetings. Just call that number, and someone like me, though different, will be there for you and would love nothing more than to help you find sobriety, man. And with that, say AA Central Office, your town, and that's pretty much anywhere on the planet, dude. So with that, it's I'm just gonna, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. God has blessed us, and thanks for hanging out with me on a Sober Wednesday.
Hey, Daddy, was Paraplegic there on there?
Yeah, Paraplegic Bear showed up. You want to come say hi? No. You can give him a drum solo, dude. Give him a. That's the it's the coffee keeping me sane, dude. Anyway, good night, everybody, and we'll see you over on the Lego channel. And that's right, dude. Take it easy. Hey, Paraplegic Bear says, "Hey, Owl."
Hi, Paraplegic.
All right, take it easy, everyone.